Hi, good morning everybody. Today we want to discuss a new chapter from politics. Our third chapter. Okay. We completed 2 chapters. Then all question answers discussed. There is some more questions included in our textbook that also discussed. Then today we want to discuss our new chapter, that is the third chapter. Why do we need a parliament? What is our chapter name? Why do we need a parliament? Why do we need a parliament? Can you say anything related to this topic? Do you have any idea about parliament? You heard about parliament? Okay. Then all of you look at textbook. Why do we need a parliament? We in India pride ourselves on being a democracy. Here we will try and understand the relation between the ideas of participation in decision making and the need for all democratic government to have the consent of their citizens. Okay, here we want to discuss something. The first one is the participation in decision making. What is the role of decision making? And also the need for all democratic government to have the consent of their citizens. It is these elements that together make us a democracy, and this is best expressed in the institution of the parliament. In this chapter, we will try to see how the parliament enables citizens of India to participate in decision making and control the government, thus making it the most important symbol of Indian democracy and a key features of the Constitution. Listen, what is the role of decision making? Then need for all democratic government to have the consent of their citizens. That also I want to discuss. It is these elements that together make us a democracy, and this is the best expressed in the institution of the parliament. Okay. In this chapter, which chapter? Why do we need a parliament? We will try to see how the parliament enables citizens of India to participate in decision making and control the government, thus making the most important symbol of Indian democracy and a key feature of the Constitution. Okay. Then the first topic, why should people decide? Okay, here we want to discuss the role of decision making. How can we participate in the decision making and the type of incidents. Okay, then here is the first topic, why should people decide? But before that we discussed, here is in this chapter we will try to see how the parliament enables citizens of India to participate in decision making and control the government, thus making it most important symbol of the Indian democracy and key features of the Constitution. We already discussed that. Here our first topic, that is the why should people decide. What is the first one? Why should people decide? India, as we know, became independent on 15th August 1947. India became independent on the 15th August 1947. Then, preceding this was a long and difficult struggle in which many sections of society participated. Okay, we know one thing here is many sections of the society participated in this struggle. People from various backgrounds joined the struggle, and they were inspired by the ideas of freedom, equality and participation in decision making. They joined together because in their mind all think about freedom, equality and decision making, okay, or a participation of a decision making. Under colonial rule, the people had lived in fear of the British government and did not agree with many of the decisions that they took. They did not agree with many of the decisions that they took. The Britishers took some decisions, but many of them did not agree with that decision. But they faced grave danger if they tried to criticize these decisions. They did not agree this decision, but they are not ready to criticize the Britishers' decision because fear. Because of fear, the freedom movement changed this situation. They are ready to criticize. Listen, the freedom movement changed this situation. The nationalists began to openly criticize the British government and make demands. The nationalists began to openly criticize the British government. They began openly criticize the British government and make demands. As far back as 1885, the Indian National Congress demanded that there be elected members in the legislature with a right to discuss the budget and ask questions. The Government of India Act 1909 allowed for some elected representation. Listen, here is the nationalists started to criticize the British government and also they demanded. In 1885, what happened here? Indian National Congress, they demanded that there be elected members in the legislature with a right to discuss the budget and ask questions. The Government of India Act 1909 allowed for some elected representation. While these early legislatures under the British government were response to the growing demands of the nationalists, they did not allow for all adults to vote, nor could people participate in decision making. They did not allow all persons have right and also couldn't participate decision making. That's why we demanded here need freedom, equality and participation of decision making. At the same time, here is a question arises in the mind of nationalist. What is that? As you read in chapter 1, the experience of colonial rule as well as the participation of the different people in the struggle for freedom left little doubt in the mind of the nationalist that all persons in independent India would be able to participate in making decisions. All people can participate in the decision making. What is the speciality? We know one thing. India, here is a vast people, vast area, vast population, more population or vast population. Then how can we participate decision making? This question arises. With the coming of independence, we were going to be citizens of a free country. This did not mean that the government could do what it felt like. It meant that the government had to be sensitive to people's needs and demands. The government had to be sensitive to people's needs and demands. The dreams and aspirations of the freedom struggle were made concrete in the Constitution of Independent India that laid down the principle of universal adult franchise. Our constitution makers decide one thing. Here we need universal adult franchise. Listen, our freedom struggle were made concrete in the constitution. Constitution concrete ചെയ്തു ഒരു അടിത്തറയാക്കിയത് എന്തായിരുന്നു? There is included universal adult franchise. That means all adult person have right to vote. That is that all adult citizens of the country have the right to vote. Okay, here all adult citizens have a right to vote. That is the universal adult franchise. Okay. On the basis of this topic, here is one question. What do you think the artist is trying to convey through the image of Parliament on the previous page? Okay. Here is one image. Listen. Here is an artist is trying to convey എന്തൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് ആർട്ടിസ്റ്റ് ഇതിൽ ട്രൈ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, all of you look carefully. What is the speciality? Can you say something related to this picture? Okay, there is different types of people, dressing style different, men, women, okay, different religious groups. Okay, listen. Through the image, the artist is trying to convey that our parliament consists of people from all religious groups. Our parliament consists of people from all religious groups. Every person, whether male or female, Hindu or Muslim, Sikh or Christian, have equal accessibility in the parliament. There is no classification among the people. There is equal accessibility of the parliament. എല്ലാവർക്കും എത്തിച്ചേരാൻ പറ്റുന്ന സ്ഥലമാണ് പാർലമെൻറ്റ്. That means there is no classification among the people on the basis of religion, on the basis of gender, on the basis of race. There is no classification. All are equal. Then here every citizen, that means above 18 years, contributing equally in building up the parliamentary form of government which has been provided by our constitution. Okay, is it clear? ആർട്ടിസ്റ്റ് ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് പിക്ചർ ഡ്രോപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. ദെൻ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടോപ്പിക്, പീപ്പിൾ ആൻഡ് ദെയർ റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേറ്റീവ്സ്. വാട്ട് ഈസ് അവർ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടോപ്പിക്? പീപ്പിൾ ആൻഡ് ദെയർ റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേറ്റീവ്സ്. ദി ടേക്ക് ഓഫ് പോയിന്റ് ഫോർ എ ഡെമോക്രസി is the idea of consent, that is the desire, approval and participation of people. Now what are included here is desire, approval and participation of people. That means ആഗ്രഹം, അനുമതി, എന്താണ്, approval of the people, or participation, പങ്കാളിത്തം. Then it is the decision of people that creates a democratic government and decide about its function. A democratic government decide its function. The basic idea in this kind of democracy is that the individual or the citizen is the most important person. The individual or the citizen is the most important person, and that in principle the government as well as other public institutions need to have the trust of these citizens. Here is the most important person, that is the individual. That's why the government has some responsibility. Listen, here is government as well as other public institutions need to have the trust of these citizens. ഇവരോടാണ് വിശ്വാസം പുലർത്തേണ്ടത്, ഈ സിറ്റിസനോട്. Because we elected our representatives, a group of people from elected representatives that form a government. That is the reason behind it. Is it clear? Okay. How does the individual give approval to the government? One way of doing so, as you read, is through elections. People would elect their representatives to the parliament. Then one group from among these elected representatives form the government. Listen, people would elect their representatives to the parliament. We elected the representatives to the parliament. Okay, here, then one group from among these elected representatives form the government. People elected the representatives to the parliament. പാർലമെൻറ്റിലേക്കുള്ള റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേറ്റീവ്സിനെ വി എലക്റ്റഡ്. ആ എലക്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേറ്റീവ്സിൽ നിന്ന് എ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഓഫ് റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേറ്റീവ്സ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഓഫ് പീപ്പിൾ, ആ റെപ്രസെൻറ്റേറ്റീവ്സിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു കൂട്ടം ആളുകളെ തിരഞ്ഞെടുത്ത് ദാറ്റ് ഫോം ദ ഗവൺമെൻറ്. അവരിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഇവിടെ എന്ത് ഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഗവൺമെൻറ്റിനെ ഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഈസ് ഇറ്റ് ക്ലിയർ? ഐ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ദ സെയിം തിങ്. The people would elect their representatives to the parliament. Then one group from among these elected representatives form the government. Underline that. The parliament, which is made up of all representatives together, controls and guides the government. The parliament means here is included the elected representatives, okay, which is made up of all representatives together. The parliament is made up of all representatives together, controls and guides the government. അവരെന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്? ഈ പാർലമെൻ്റ് ആണ് കൺട്രോൾ ദ ഗവൺമെൻറ് ആൻഡ് ഗൈഡ് ദ ഗവൺമെൻറ്. എല്ലാ മാർഗനിർദ്ദേശം നൽകുന്നതും നിയന്ത്രിക്കുന്നതൊക്കെ ആരാണ്? പാർലമെൻറ്റ്. ദെൻ ഇൻ ദിസ് സെൻസ് people through their chosen representatives form the government and also control it. We chosen, choose in the past and chosen. We chose our representatives. That's why our representatives have some responsibility. They want to rule behalf of the people because we elected our representatives. We expect something from their side. Okay. The above idea of representation has been an important theme in your class 6th and 7th social and political life textbook. You already studied earlier. You are familiar with how representatives are chosen at different levels of government. Let us recall these ideas by doing the following exercises. Here is some questions to you. You want to read and find the answer. No need to write the notebook. Just understand what are included here is. Okay. First, use the terms constituency and represent to explain who an MLA and how the person gets elected. Next, discuss with your teacher the difference between the state legislative assembly, that means Vidhan Sabha, and Lok Sabha. Okay, we know that here is two Sabha, Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha. Okay. We know one thing, here is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay. We elected certain persons and we want to discuss more details related to Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha, the later topic. I will give more details related to this. Another question, from the list below, identify the work of a state government and that of a central government. What are the works related to state government? What are the works related to central government? Then another question, fill in the blanks with the following words: universal adult franchise, MLAs, representatives, direct. Okay, these words you want to use for completing this. Then another question, that is the fifth one. You have read that most elected members, whether in the Panchayat or the Vidhan Sabha or the Parliament, are elected for a fixed period of 5 years. Why do we have a system where the representatives are elected a fixed period, not for a life? Okay. And next question, you have read that people participate in other ways and not just through elections to express approval to disapproval of the actions of the government. Can you describe 3 such ways through a small skit? That's not practicable now, but just want to mind these questions. Okay, then here is another question also included in our textbook, page number 32. Give one reason why you think there should be universal adult franchise. Okay, there should be universal adult franchise because it gives every adult, whether he or she rich or poor, young or old, black or white. That means here is no classification among the people. Here is all are same. Then another question, do you think there would be any difference if the class monitor was elected by the teacher or elected by the students? Discuss. Okay, if the teacher elected a class monitor, she or he conveyed many things, or there is some analysis. What are included the analysis? The qualities like intelligence, cooperation, active participation in cultural activities and performance in sports, etc. But in case of if students elected their class monitor, they consider only the majority support. But minority, it is affected the minority because maybe they use the misusing their power. Okay, it is affected the minority people. That's why I think more better teacher want to elect the class monitor. Okay, you want to read your textbook very carefully and also want to study these type of questions. While taking class, we will discuss some questions like this. That's why you want to give more attention to listening the class, otherwise you can't follow my class. Okay, thank you children.